Hello everyone, welcome to JL Academy. In the last part, we discussed about strings. In this part, we were going to discuss about verbs. So, what is a concept verbs? Verbs is nothing but object-oriented programming system. So, here object means any real-world entity such as pen, chair, table, computer, watch, etc. Okay. Simply like which is a state and behavior is known as a object. Here, object oriented programming. It is a methodology to design a program using classes and objects. So object oriented programming is a like a concept. It's like a methodology. There are some rules and regulations, so we have to follow that rules and to create the program. So Java is a oops object oriented programming, so it has to follow the object oriented programming methodology. So here we will discuss what are the concepts in verbs. So there are different concepts which we need to discuss about. Sorry. Object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. All these are object oriented programming concepts. Yeah, same thing I have given in the diagram as well. So now we will see one by one all the concept. The first concept is object. Java object. It is nothing but any entity that has state and behavior is known as object. Here, state is nothing but variables and behavior is nothing but methods. That means an entity that has state and behavior variables and methods is known as a object. An object can be defined as an instance of a class. So if you want to create an object, it is a you have to create an instance for a class, then only object can be created. An object contains an address and it takes up some space in memory. So if you create a class, it will not take any memory. If you want to, when we create an object, then only it will take some memory, it occupies some memory. Okay. Objects can communicate without knowing the details of each other's data or code. Objects can also communicate. The only necessary thing is to the type of message accepted and the type of response returned by the objects. So example, a dog is an object. If you take a dog, it's like an object as an object because it has states like color, name, breed, etc. As well as behavior like wagging the tail, barking, eating, etc. How the dog is an object, in the similar way, Java also when you create an object, it will have a state and behavior. State is nothing but variables, behavior is nothing but methods. This is all about object. The next concept is object and their characteristics. So an object has basically three characters which we discussed. One is state, that means it will represent the variables and its value. Behavior, it represents the behavior functionality of an object, such as example deposit, withdraw, etc. Identity, it is internally it will be used to implemented via unique ID. This will be internal, so mostly we work with state and behavior. If you see in the diagram also, in the same all the characteristics of an object, one is the state, behavior, identity. Okay. Yeah. The next concept is class. Till now we were creating the classes, right? Now we will see what is a class. A class is nothing but collection of object is called a class. It is a logical entity. It simply class is nothing but collection of objects. A class can also be defined as a blueprint from which you can create an individual object. Class does not consume any space. Like it is like a blueprint or it is like a design. Class is like a design. It will have all the classes, I mean it's variables and methods. Using the class only you can create an individual an object. The class does not consume any space. If you create an object, then only object will occupy, but class does not consume any space. Within a class, it can contain fields, methods, constructors, blocks, nested class, and interface. These are all the can be we can create in a class. And new keyword in Java. With the help of new keyword, we can create an object for a using a class. Simply an instance of a class is we can create. That's all for today. I mean, we will concept that's all. So we will now see the practical part. Now I created a class and object. Okay. So let me write it. I have created a class partner. Let me create a variables. Integer I equal to 5. And another variable integer j is equal to 10. Now I want to sum these two values. So that means I have to create a method. Public void addition method. Addition. Let me create out I plus j. So here the method addition is there. It is present in one class. Which what is the class partner object oops, okay. And these are the two variables and this is a method. Here the variables are like a state. Variables are nothing but state and method is nothing but behavior. Behavior. Okay. Yeah, this method is like a behavior. Suppose if I want to use this, I have to create an object. Let me create an object for a class. How do I create? I have to create an object means I have to give the class name. Syntax like class name followed by variable name equal to use no keyword again class name and followed by open and close brackets. In this way we can create. What is the class name here? We want to create an object for part9. Oops. So I will take this one as the class. Let me give object. I will give the variable name as object and I have to give the keyword no. In this way, we can create an object. This is the class name followed by the variable reference variable and new keyword followed by the class. If you want to create an object, we have created an object. Using the object, we can call the variables and methods present in the this class. Okay, let me run it. So obj dot let me obj dot 5. And if we want to call a method, we can call using the object obj dot addition. What happened? 1 minute. Shit, okay. Let me write this again. Obj dot addition. So let me, I'll call it, I am printing it, sorry. Just I have to call the method addition, that's it. So, okay, so let me run it. In this way, we can create an object for a class and call the variables and the methods using the object. Yeah, that's all for today. We will continue with the next part. Thank you.